As the lead singer of the Sex Pistols, he gave a whole new meaning to the phrase, God save the Queen. Johnny Rotten, as he was then, gave voice to the furious, rebellious instincts of the punk generation. 37 years on, and John Lydon, as he is now, has written a new autobiography. So has he mellowed? I went to meet him to find out.
Let's have a look at that, right? I look at it like, that man's a bit hard and severe, but at the same time...
Well, are you hard and severe?
He's being a bit whimsical. Look at the chin, right?
I don't look at the chin, I look at the hair.
Nah, you've got to look at all of it. It was a bit short then. I cut it too much.
But you've still got it, and it's still standing up.
That is amazing that I still do have hair. So I can actually say, my fellow peers, you ain't got what I got.
God save the Queen, the fascist regime.
Why do you think the Sex Pistols didn't last longer?
The bad management might have had everything to do with it, but mostly we were put together in such a ramshackle way that we never gelled as human beings once we started to work together.
One of the things which really interested me there was your view about Jimmy Savile and your knowledge at the time that it was going on.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think all of us, what we call the peoples, knew what was going on with the BBC.
As bad as we now know it was?
Yeah, we knew. We all knew. We knew that you go to Top of the Pops, what you were facing. It was common knowledge, but it wasn't common knowledge in the media.
Did it stop at the disc jockeys? Did it stop at Jimmy Savile, or were the performers also doing this?
Oh, I have no doubt some of the performers were up to messing around with underage girls, but that wouldn't have been my way. I've always viewed myself as a victim, so I'm always there for the disenfranchised.
What do you make of the politics of today?
Vile nonsense, stupidity, lying and deceit, of course, will always be a part of the political agenda.
But worse than the protests that you had with the Sex Pistols?
They sound to me, and they come across to me, modern politicians, particularly in Britain right now, as uneducated morons.
They've been to Eton.
They're overprivileged, yes. They've been to Eton.
Is the revolution complete?
No, it's what I'm doing isn't about adding new agendas to people. It's making things more acceptable, which would be fine by me. I don't want to be judged.
Like what?
Well, I don't want to be judged as being like a total revolutionary, because I'm not interested in that. Society can carry on doing what society does. I've had problems from childhood, and the book deals with that. Now, when I recovered, for instance, from meningitis, if you can call it recovery, it took me 4 years to find my full memory. The pain you go through of not remembering your own parents. It took a lot out of me to have to go back into my childhood and face that pain and thereby really regurgitate the death of my parents and the lonely isolationism of that. Now, I don't think I've ever made up to my mum and dad, and they're dead now, and it breaks my heart. I've never made up for them for the fact that I forgot who they were. Really, my message through my music is really bloody learn to love each other properly, because you only get one go at it. Oh, I'm gonna cry now. God bless, mate. Thanks for having us.
John Lydon, a.k.a. Johnny Rotten.